I want to show you my real video production toolkit. So exactly how I shoot, how I produce videos, what AI tools I use, and how as a business you can use these tools, and what shortcuts I use to be able to produce a lot of videos with well, some effort. I cannot say no effort, but I can produce much more videos than I thought initially. So right now, let me show you a little bit. So let me present myself. My name is Szilárd, and I've been in the video business for now close to 15 years. We produced video templates, After Effects templates. We have over 100 digital products that we launched that you can see right here. And we produced just on YouTube, we have over 600, over 660 videos. But I can tell you also that I have not been a professional YouTuber, because basically I've been running my business selling digital products, and that was a different thing, right? So if you focus just on that was a different style of seeing things. But recently I realized that, hey, wait a second, this YouTube thing, this social media thing is worth focusing on, because although I have a lot of videos, in the past I was using YouTube not that efficiently, so to speak. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit more. So about 10 years ago I started actually appearing on camera, and I can tell you that I wasn't comfortable on camera at all, and it was really a struggle for me to speak on camera. And there are now two ways. First, you can learn to do this by practicing it, and there's also a second way where you don't have to learn it. I'll show you that also. Now, let me show you again, and the stuff, I'm going to show you all the cool stuff that I have prepared for you. I have a nice slide here for you, and let's see. I am in the presentation mode. Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, okay, I'm gonna talk about all the AI stuff, right? But if you're a business owner and you want a serious brand, maybe you want to appear also on camera, or make sure that you can produce videos on a consistent basis. So let me share with you all the stuff that I actually do, because there are so many shiny objects. I had to reduce things into a practical way so I don't get overwhelmed. And that's why I want to share with you only the essentials. So here are my essential tools. So I really like to do screen share type of videos. Now, if you're the kind of person who has this natural flair on camera, then okay, you can do face to camera. That's okay. And just that, but I would highly recommend that even if you can do this face to camera, you also show something. You show a PowerPoint slide, you show your screen, you demonstrate something. Because on YouTube and also on other social media platforms, you're gonna get higher engagement if people have more stuff they can watch. Okay, so let me give you the essentials. What do I use usually to record my videos? So for example, here I have a couple of videos. Let me show you. So this one, for example, you can see that's a screen recording. Here, this is another screen recording, and you just see me in the corner. Let me open this up. Let's do this properly. So, okay, you see me here. Let's take another shot. Oops. So, for example, this is a very simplistic way of making videos, but I did notice that it's working, and it's been working, and it's probably going to be working a long time. I do prefer having my face on camera also, because sometimes it's going to be boring what I'm showing, so then they at least are looking at what I'm speaking, what I'm saying. But just me on camera, I think it's, after a longer video, it's gonna be boring, okay? So that's why I highly recommend this style when you're creating videos. It's also less pressure on you. It's gonna be less pressure on, oh, I made a mistake, no, you have something to show people, and it's taking the focus away from you as the person and putting it on the topic. So that's why I like it more. Now, let's follow the script. There is no script, don't worry. So OBS. Let's see if I can show you the OBS. Now I'm dragging the OBS window so you can see it here. I'm not 100% sure that you're seeing it. Let me check. Yeah, you're probably not able to see my OBS window. Nah, because anyway, I'm using a software called OBS. I'm gonna show you somehow this thing. And for shooting this type of screen recorded videos, I found this really good. So this is how it looks right now. This is what I'm watching on my other monitor. So you see, I see myself here, I see the screen that I'm showing, and I can actually switch between the screens like this. Okay, now it's full screen Szilárd. This is me. You can see my simple little studio with some simple lights. And I'm gonna switch back. And I highly recommend this setup because it's simple, it's a free tool, and actually it can be set up simply, but it also has advanced features. So I use it right now to make this live call, but you can of course use it to record your screen and so on. There are many tools for this. I'm not going to go into the details of this. These are the things I use right now. Okay, QuickTime, if you're on a Mac, you can do screen recording with it like this. Go to File, Screen Recording, bam, and you're recording your screen. Okay, if you want a better one, OBS. Now, USB mic. So let's talk about the microphone, because that is actually quite important. So you see, this is a Rode mic. It's called Video NTG. Let me show you. Video NTG Rode, and it's something called the boom mic. Let's see. Oops, I just want an image with it. Anyway, so this mic, this is how it looks. This is a special mic. I like stuff. I don't like to have too many complicated things. You can plug it into your laptop. You can plug it into your camera. It's also USB mic. You can also connect it to your camera. I have I couldn't say that professional, but a pretty good camera, Panasonic GH5. So, let me show you. GH5. This is how it looks. So this is the camera that I'm shooting from. Now, there are so many other better different cameras, but the idea is the microphone is important because it's gonna give you the sound, and people will listen to a good sounding video, but even if the graphics are not perfect, but you're gonna lose people in the video if the sound is not good. Now, here's another tip. I'm gonna give you a couple of tips here. What tool I use? When I do my videos, I use a tool called Adobe Podcast. Enhance. I have a full video on it. I'm not going to present the entire stuff, but the idea is that it will enhance your voice and remove any kind of echo or background noise, and you don't have to worry about it. Even if you're shooting with your phone, with that microphone, it still will make a decent audio from it, but I would highly recommend something like this. There are better mics, but this is the one that is not complicating my life, and I can put it into the camera, and I can stick it also into my phone, also into my laptop. So that's why I chose this one. Okay, so by the way, this Adobe Podcaster thing is also free. I have a full video explaining the benefits of it, and this is something I highly recommend. Remove noise, this one. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, that's kind of, let me show you like a picture. So You see, for example, you see this setup right now. Let me show you let me show you behind the scenes. You know what? Why complicate things? Let me show you exactly how this looks. This is how it looks. Kind of messy, but it's perfect. Like the image, you see what's coming out? I would say it's decent. So basically I have one light. Now a big thing with lights, I don't want to mess up my eyes. So for example, I could put also another light and something like that here, and I could set my ISO so it's more like this, a lower ISO, so I put more light and blah blah blah, all the technical stuff. I don't want to go into it, but I rather have a slightly lower quality video crispiness, but I won't affect my eyes, because the reason that I cannot shoot that many videos is that light. It's gonna tire my eyes, and in time, yeah, it can hurt my eyes, and that's something very important. Now, why did I not put the light in front of me? For two reasons. First of all, I don't want it to hit my eyes. You see, the light is in one side and the camera is in the other. So when I'm looking at you, my eyes are protected. Okay. Second is it gives a nice shadow on one side of my face and it's brighter on the other. That's it. I learned it from a YouTuber, by the way. So let's move on. Let me show you. Let me show you the other side. Yeah, this is how it looks. This is how I look at the world with with the stuff here. Yeah, very simple, and I want it to be simple. So I have the MacBook here. Everything is connected with an Elgato link with the phone, and with the camera. The microphone is put into the camera, and that's teleprompter. And here's another tip, another recommendation. When you start your videos, I highly recommend that you write the script. Like the first 40 seconds of the video should be scripted. Even after that, you do a free throw, because let me show you. Why did I talk? Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. For example, this is, I'm gonna get into this in more detail. But this is the AI avatar. You see this graph? You see at the beginning, here you can lose people, but this is considered pretty good, by the way. This is not bad. 48% of the viewers watched until 30 seconds. But still, a good video, I would consider it a good video, and only 48% of the people watched it. So you lose basically half of the viewers at the 40-second mark. So that's why I highly recommend, this is also a recent video, here you see the drop is actually higher. The intro was not as strong. So make very good intros, and the rest can be free flowed. Okay, that's a tip. Let's move on. So let's talk about the AI tools. I use so many tools and I don't want to overwhelm you right now. But let's talk about the major ones. So I use Gemini, ChatGPT and Claude for mostly text stuff. Okay, so let me break this down, because there are so many comparisons and it's just overwhelming. Let me tell you my experience. Let me tell you how I use it. Okay, so Gemini. What's the benefit of Gemini and why do I like it? It has the biggest context window, meaning that you can add into it like an entire book. You can add so much context and it will remember it in a chat. So there is a catch. There is a catch. This memory is only available for one chat. If you move from one chat into the other, it will forget stuff. Okay, so this is Gemini, and I'll tell you also a cool thing about Gemini in a second. You see, I have these conversations and I open up a conversation with it, and I can make I can add a lot of stuff in a chat. It will be able to digest it and it won't forget what I have said at the beginning. It's like, imagine like you have a friend that you have a 5-hour conversation with, and he still remembers what you told him at the beginning of your conversation. It's a good friend to have. Now, okay, another thing, another benefit why I recommend that you check out Gemini is that if you use a Google Workspace email, so if you pay for the Google email that you're using, maybe for business, then Gemini already comes with it. So you're gonna have the pro version of Gemini, just like I do here, just because you already are using the Google email. Okay, then a drawback, on mobile, it responds back to you. I mean, this is a benefit and a drawback. So on mobile, it actually, if you dictate something, if you write something in, the response is going to be read out loud. And I kind of like that. I don't have to read it. If it's a longer response, I can listen to it. Gemini is doing that. Now, there's one downside also, multiple, but here's one. The conversations between each other don't remember each other, which is sometimes annoying, because so if I have a conversation here in one chat, and then I open up a new chat, it won't remember the other one. So let's say I have here, for example, here I have a content coach. I use a conversation to help me figure out what content I should make. And it coaches me. And I highly recommend you start doing something like this. Okay, that's good. But then I go into the scriptwriter conversation, let's say, and it doesn't know what I've talked about in the content coach conversation. So, okay, it's acceptable, but it would be nice if it knew. And that's why I have other stuff also. So that's why I like ChatGPT, because it remembers the conversation that you had in different chats, and that's why I also like Claude, which is my darling. I really like Claude. So let's move on to ChatGPT. It's good for research. It also makes good images. It has a cross-conversation memory. I just mentioned that. Creates image. Yeah, great for so I like to do the following. I dictate all my ideas. I have like a strategy challenge or a marketing challenge. So I dictate all that stuff right into ChatGPT. Let me check if everything is okay on the YouTube part. Who knows? Am I really live? I have no idea. Bear with me a second, please. Let's see if I'm live. I am live. I am actually live. Okay. Going back to our topic. So it's also very objective, and it's also very reliable. That's ChatGPT. So this you can use for general research and image generation. Cool. Now Claude, when you come to Claude, that's a different story, because it has no image generation, but it makes up by being a bit more human. Okay, so I really like to do strategy conversations with Claude, scripts. To write scripts, it's phenomenal. So I would say that Claude, like all three of these, are going to be very good for basic scripts and even for good scripts. I tend to like Claude just a tiny bit more. Okay, cross-conversation memory. This is really good at Claude. So you have a conversation in one chat, and it knows about that other conversation you had. So that's a big advantage. You can dictate stuff to it, and it feels more. The word is that I was looking for. The Claude feels more wise when you ask it some questions. Now, my recommendation. Here's another pro tip. You open up any of these. So let's open up Claude, and if you really want to get good at prompting, don't prompt. Dictate. So you can actually, Claude on desktop is harder to dictate, but you can dictate like this. Click this, and now we're gonna dictate an entire prompt. And the more I say about my idea, the better the response is gonna be. Tell them, I want to tell the Gemini, the AI, whatever it is, all the details that I have in my mind, so it can evaluate my challenge. It can evaluate, okay, what would be a good response. Okay, let's talk directly. Let's say if you want to create content for your business, let's say you have a real estate agency or you're a realtor and you're thinking, okay, what should I talk about today? Let's say I have this apartment that I want to sell. Just say everything about that apartment in your words, add some pictures in it, add some description that you already have, and tell it, okay, I want some good hooks, I want some ideas, help me with this. And it's gonna help you make some short videos or long videos, whatever. Talking about videos, by the way, let's go back. So I'll touch on that because I have some really good prompts for making videos. We'll get to it. I'm just getting warmed up. So if your budget allows it, get all three. If not, and you already, for example, use the Google paid platform, I mean the Google Workspace, then there you have it. You already have Gemini, the Pro version, and you can use that. Okay, let's move on. Voice cloning, the game changer. So you make a video, you record a nice video, and you realize, oh, I forgot something. I forgot to say this or that. So you're shooting, let's say, a promotion with your team, and you record a nice shot. And then you realize we forgot to change the date, or we forgot to say something important. And that's a situation where you would need to go to that exact same location with that exact same mic and re-record that. And sometimes you cannot, and that's why I highly recommend that you do a voice clone. You go to 11 Labs. I have like an exact process on this in the school group. We have the AI Creators Club, where I have all the courses, and also we have some very new, very interesting prompt templates. I'll touch on these later. But basically what I do is I clone my voice, and whenever I have a challenge, I forgot the script, I forgot a part of the script, I just clone my voice and add the missing phrase here, and then we just add some B-roll over, but the voice will be there and it's gonna sound right. Okay, there's another tip. So that's already very useful. Okay, so yeah, the real benefit, that's pretty much what I said. Okay. Ooh, that is gonna be interesting. AI avatars. This is getting almost emotional. So let me tell you a little bit about the backstory about the story on this. Basically, I didn't like AI avatars. What are AI avatars? Let me show you. AI avatars. Initially, I was kind of like,
here's what's new in SOP.
This is an AI avatar, by the way. Here. This is me.
I'm here to break down the new Sora 2 from...
Oops, sorry about that. Let's see.
On September 30th. This is not a small update. The first version of Sora was cool but useless.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear it, but the idea is that this video was shot with an AI avatar. So that's me, of course. I shot this video, and then every time we need a new video, we just let a robot, the AI avatar, speak for me. So I'm testing this, but the results so far are really good. So this is not performing at all worse. Like it's performing well, and the engagement is good, I would say. Right? It's pretty good. It's not worse than any of my other videos, and that's quite interesting. So that's an AI avatar, and I was like, you know what? I just don't like because I want to have the human element, and I personally enjoy watching more real people talking, even if they make mistakes. No problem, but that's me. And then I was talking about about this with a couple of guys who are really experienced and have strong social media followings, and they are really good at YouTube and at getting traffic. Because the big idea with YouTube is, what's the big idea? Do you want to become a YouTuber? I don't want to become a YouTuber. That's not my goal. My goal is to grow my business. And for that, I need traffic. Nobody buys a product that nobody sees, right? Very simple. And for traffic, I need something that goes out, and I could buy traffic, that's one way, but I can also create social media content, gets views, gets clicks, gets leads, and automatically, if the offer is good, sales. So that's how it works. So you want sales really if you have a business. And then the idea is, okay, let's look at the numbers. So the numbers, I was talking with these guys, they say, hey, my AI avatar videos, when done right, are either performing at my level or outperforming my own videos. So then I said, you know what, let's do an experiment. We started with these AI avatar videos. I have right now, let's see, I think 2 of them already published. 3 of them. 3 of them. And one other one is already done, but I just need to upload it anyway. And basically the idea is this. You shoot a video once. I have this process in the classroom. I'll show you how to do that with HeyGen and all that. And you shoot once, you make it good, a 2-minute video. And then you don't have to worry about speaking perfectly into the camera. Then you don't need to worry about messing up your eyes, because those lights that you see, like you see those professional YouTubers, and they have those lights really affect the eyes. And that's just the reality of things. Over time, if you would be looking at that light, your eyes would get some damage. I'm very sure of that. And also, it's quite a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do the videos and to be on point, to be on script. I'm not on script here, right? But this is a live presentation, so I said, let's mix it up. Let's make a couple of these videos where I am completely the AI avatar. Then let's make a couple of videos where I am recording my screen. And so far, I cannot say that. I would say that the AI avatar is performing really well, and I only have 2 of these videos. And if I take a look on my mobile, I have somewhere this content. Where is it? Content. I don't have it clearly here, but definitely, like, this is one AI avatar, but these are not the. Let me see if I can find. Popular with different audiences. Yeah, I don't have a good statistic here, fortunately. But on my phone, I was able to see that my AI avatar videos are in my top performing for the last 30 and 90 days. So, and yeah. Now, the thing is that here's how it works. First, you clone your voice, then you clone yourself. And you make it in HeyGen. I'll show you the process. I just don't have the time now to go into all the details, because we'll be here until tomorrow then you basically connect everything and you just feed it a script. Let me show you just a little bit. You feed it the script. You see, these are my avatars, right? And all I got to do is create a new video, a project, and I just give it the script, choose the voice, and it's gonna make the video for me, which is pretty cool. I don't have to work that much. Now let's talk a little bit about the reality. So when I'm shooting a scripted video, I'm shooting with a teleprompter. So that means I need to set up my entire studio. Like, the way it's set up, this simple setup took me like a day. Like, until I put the camera there, I've set up the ISO, white balance, the angles, the lights, the background light, the under light, so you have some separation here. I mean, there was just so much. The microphone, it's so much, and I have a dedicated room for this. I never move this. But if you cannot do that, then every time you're gonna waste time just with this, with setting up your shooting area, and then how you gonna say the right script? You need a teleprompter. Okay, you got a teleprompter. You put it on. Yeah, okay. Then you're gonna have the eye strain thing. Then your voice might hurt. Maybe you're uncomfortable on camera, or maybe. Or let's say you're not uncomfortable on camera, you have a separate room set up like that. But when you shoot, let's say if you want a 10-minute video, something like, which one? A 10-minute video, I don't know, like this one. How long? It's a 6-minute. Let's say a 10-minute video. If you want to shoot a 10-minute video, it's good. For me, it takes sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 40, sometimes it can take 50 minutes to shoot it, because I make mistakes, I repeat myself. Oh my God. So that's why I said, you know what, let's try these AI avatars, and they are actually doing well. All of my friends and connections who are successful on YouTube and who I talked with and who's tried AI avatars are doing well with them. The trick is to do it that it looks good. And I also always say that this is an AI avatar. That's kind of just an ethical thing. Anyway, so yeah, and then the next thing, okay, you got the AI avatar video, but then to make it really good, you want to add some editing, some graphics and all that. So if you know how to do that, that's great. If not, I can help you with that. Our team is, actually, let me show you, where is it? Our team can help you make the actual videos. Basically, with an AI presenter, we can add different kinds of animation. So this is a done-for-you service where we can edit and make the videos for you. Okay, so the details are in the description of this video. Now let's move on. Now let's talk about audio and music. So as I said, I highly recommend that you, even if you shoot with your phone, which I would recommend at the beginning, because like I had so much complications with this camera until I connected it with, because right now it's connected with an external video card that I had to figure out how it works. There's a bit of complication. I cannot say it's super simple. And what happens is you waste a lot of time. That's what happens. So if you can shoot with your phone, just shoot with your phone at the beginning. It's much more important to have more videos than to have one good video. That's my opinion. That's what I'm seeing. The crazy thing is sometimes you just gotta have a lot of videos. It's not always that it has to be perfect, because sometimes my imperfect videos just get a lot of views. I wouldn't say that they get a lot of views because they are imperfect. I would say that if you shoot a lot of arrows, some of them will hit, you know. that's what I'm saying, and it's better to have a lot of arrows. Yeah, so get a good mic and use the Adobe tool, the voice enhancer, and you're gonna be all set. Like another thing, in this room right now you hear that I have echo. Now this microphone is a shotgun mic-ish. I think it's a shotgun mic, that's what they call it, and it reduces the echo. But still, you can hear that I have echo. I just don't have the patience to make this entire room soundproof. I mean, that's gonna be a lot of work. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. It's too much complication. I don't like complications. And with this tool, you can just take out all the background noise. Okay. Then let's talk about music generation. Now, on your videos. On my sales videos, I don't use music all the time, to be clear of that. But on my sales videos, for example, on the sales video of the AI media machine, I don't know if you're gonna hear the sound.
AI assistants working for you.
I'm using music. Music, when you use music in your videos, it's gonna help. If you use the right song, it will make people watch more of your video. It's why? Because it gives you this hypnotic state, you know? And on a sales video, on a very important video, yes, I recommend that you use music. The downside of using music on your social media videos is that they can get flagged by all kinds of copyright strikes. So until you fix that, it's gonna be a complication. Even if you buy it from a stock site, you have to, YouTube flags you, and then you have to find the license, and then you have to send it to YouTube. So that's a little bit of a messing around with it. You don't really want to waste your time with that, if not necessarily. And definitely don't use any unlicensed music, because then your videos will be hurt. So then, the solution was the solution. So what I do is I create AI generated music. So for example, I am using, we're using, this is the AI media machine, and one of the tools, we made this with my team, and one of the tools is actually, where is it? Anyway, it's a music maker. I just need to find it. Yeah, the music maker, right? Let me show you, like, this is the music maker, and it generates music. I use it on different occasions, and you can just describe what kind of music you want to have on your video. And this is already really good, especially if you look for something that is going to be in the background. It sets the tone. This is perfect, and it won't get flagged because each AI generated music track is unique, so there's no copyright. So let's see. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyway, let's move on. So that's about the music part. Yeah. Let me put this so that I can see. Let's see. I don't know. One second. So let's see. Then what else? What is important in a video? Well, there's something else. Let me show you numbers, because I think that's as I said, I'm not a huge YouTuber, but I use YouTube because it gets me sales. It's very simple. It's a very simple equation. The more YouTube videos I make, the more sales. However, why not make more? And it's not just YouTube, because we distribute it to Facebook and different channels. Even LinkedIn can be good. X can be good. Yeah. So we have a system for that. So on your, let's find something that has a bit more traffic and it's also recent. So for example, this video, you can take a look at, there's something called engagement. Where is the thumbnail. So you have this thing called impression click-through rate. And you see it's moving around, but on average is 3.4 on this video. I wouldn't say that it's great, that's acceptable. But the thumbnail is what makes what makes that. So imagine if I write in YouTube, I search for something, the first thing I see are the thumbnails, the second thing are gonna be the titles on the video. So it's very important that your titles are organized. I would recommend by SEO, so you have your keywords in the title, but your thumbnails have to be organized for maximum visual impact. So you get a higher click-through rate. So that's important. Otherwise, YouTube is not going to promote your video as much. Okay, so for that you can use different tools. We actually have in the AI media machine a thumbnail generator, which works really well. For example, these thumbnails were all made in it. Let me show you. Yeah, so, and you can even change the face. You can put your own face in the image and even change the entire image with a prompt. So yeah, that's something that I highly recommend when you're doing your videos. So the thumbnail, focus on it. Thumbnail. Then the first 30-40 seconds of your video are critical. So if you would only focus on, okay, let's have a good topic that people search for, then let's have a good intro and have a good thumbnail. Then that would be like the Pareto rule, that you would have like that would be almost 80% of the success of your video. And most people jump over that. Most people go do a bland intro and just put a thumbnail there that they screenshotted from the video. So sometimes I do that also. Hey, what can I say? I'm not perfect, but on the videos that I want, so I see my videos as I would be a general and I have my soldiers, and each soldier has to be out. The more soldiers I have, the stronger my army. I never know how strong a soldier is going to be until I launch it. You never know which video is going to perform, but you do all the best you can, right? So the thumbnail is important. Now, let's talk about workflow. So even if you do an impromptu video like this, you upload the video to YouTube, and then, let me show you, on YouTube, you open up your video like that.
The new node.
Oops, like that. And you click here, scroll down a little bit here, and you're gonna have something called show transcript. This is on every video. And it's gonna show you here the transcript. And you take all this stuff, like this, copy it, and then you go to Gemini, ChatGPT, whichever you want, or Claude, and I'm gonna give you a prompt for creating the description. I have a specific way of making the descriptions, and we have these timestamps and all that, but basically you add it in and it's gonna create these descriptions for you. Now, I would highly recommend that whatever you want to sell, whatever you want to give away, you add it at the beginning of your description so people can see it easily. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to give you this prompt also here in the classrooms of the AI community. Okay, so you by the way, you can join for free. There's a free trial for 7 days, so you can check everything out. Okay, so let's go back. So how do I do things? There's also another challenge. Okay, I skipped the crucial part. What do I talk about in my videos? So that's something that you have to ask Gemini or Claude or something. Now let me show you what I do. So basically I have a prompt. Where is it? First we start with the topic research. Okay, so I use Perplexity. This is another AI similar to ChatGPT or Claude or something like that, but this has a speciality. It's a superb researcher, okay? And I go to Perplexity like this. Let me show you Perplexity. And it's pretty cool because it gives you a couple of free searches and every day. So if you make a video a day, that's gonna be more than enough for you. And you just take my prompt. I have this prompt here on the school community, and I just copy this entire prompt, and it's gonna create an entire research document for me with the topic. And yeah, I mean, let me show you something that, where is it? Oh, wait. It's gonna do a deep dive on the topic. So it's gonna, no, not this one. yeah, for example, this is the video, the next video that I'm planning, and then it's gonna do all this research on the topic. So look how much there is, and then you can just copy paste it. Actually, somewhere I have an even more, even longer one, yeah. And all of this data I will then add to a different tool where it will create the script for me. I have also for that an entire prompt. Let me show you where that is. And that's how I create the scripts. So here's another prompt. Long form video creation prompt. Yeah? So this is a master prompt that it has multiple parts. We have the hook, we have the bridge, this is for the AI avatar. This is how I create the AI avatar scripts, because you know, you will see that if you just ask Gemini or ChatGPT to give you a CS video script or a YouTube video script, it's going to give you something very bland. So I use Perplexity and this magic prompt to give me all the research. Then I go to a different tool, and in this case I like to use Gemini, but you can use Claude also. Claude is also very good for this. And I add in all the research that was made and tell it this long prompt. Where is this? I just copy this entire prompt, and then it's gonna spit out an entire video. Where is it? An entire. Now you're gonna know my future videos. Don't copy me. Okay, so for example, it's gonna spit out this entire script with perfectly aligned benefits, but also conclusions, but also drawbacks, pricing, everything tuned perfectly, and also the offers that I have will be mixed in this script. And with that prompt you can achieve such a script. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You can get the prompt as in the AI Creators Club. Okay, so that's the process of making the script. I would say that it's very important that your script starts with a strong hook and it pulls people through the entire video. Okay, yeah, I have the 3-page prompt there. Okay, good. I mentioned already the AI Media Machine to you. Yeah, let's talk about a little bit the teleprompter. So when you shoot videos, I highly recommend that you use the teleprompter, but you can use your phone. If you shoot with your phone so that it's facing you, you can use that as your teleprompter. Or I have a trick. And sometimes, if I'm on the move, I'm shooting this way. So check this out. I have my second phone. I just put my second phone. You know, these are my secret hacks. I put my second, so here's my main phone, okay? And I just put my second phone here. I put this on a tripod somewhere, somehow. So you know those tripods that catch the phone like this? I put it there. I put this second phone either like this or like this with, you will not believe it. I put it with an elastic band, because actually that I found is the best solution for this. On this secondary phone, I add the teleprompter, and I'm using the teleprompter tool called something. Wait a second. So I'm using that, and I'm shooting then with the camera. I'm shooting with this camera, which is much better than the front-facing camera, right? And that's how I can create videos that are pretty good. Yeah, so the teleprompter that I'm using is called Prompt Smart, and I recommend this one. Prompt Smart. So this tool, this is really good. The reason that this is really good is that you don't have to, like, imagine the big challenge when you're using a teleprompter is that you read the script and then you make a mistake and then you have to go to the camera like this, scroll back, or sometimes it's going too fast, the script. If you ever done a teleprompter type of video, you'll see that the script, the text is scrolling too fast or too slow. And that's really annoying until you find the perfect speed. But with this prompt smart teleprompter thingy, what you can do with this is it automatically will play it in such a way that it moves, it understands when you read it. I'm sure there's a word for that. It understands when you read the script, and it's moving. And when you do these fancy things, yeah, the video disappeared. But don't worry, everything is under control. I control my camera with my phone like this. It's easier because I can record and blah 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 blah. All that stuff is not relevant right now for you. But this Prompt Smart, I recommend that you install it on your phone if you want to make any type of video on your phone. And you can use the free version. It already has that feature. It's good. It's proven. Good. Let's move on. So yeah, why I am big on teleprompters, why I recommend teleprompters so much. It's because when I speak, if I would want to, like, this is a different scenario. We're in a live video. I'm not expecting this video to have millions of views, but you're gonna have some soldiers, some videos that you send out that you want it to gather a lot of views, right? So those videos have to be tightly cut. The script has to be really spot on, so people don't lose interest. And even more important, if you have a sales video, when you're selling something, you go from one spot to the next spot to the next spot. The sales structure is very important in a video, okay? So you cannot just wing it, right? There are very few people who can do that. I'm not one of those. So that's why I recommend the teleprompter. The reason is that while you're talking, so when you're free flowing like this, you're going to be making longer pauses, which at least me, I do that. And in those pauses, people tune out. 1, 2, you got to think about what you say, and you're going to be you're thinking about what you're saying, and because of that, sometimes your expression is not going to be that spot on, right? And sometimes you go off script, and then you're gonna have long videos, and then your editor's gonna be working like crazy. And if you want editors, my team is available. We do done for you videos, by the way. But the big idea is that I highly recommend teleprompters, because you focus on how you say things, focus on the energy that you add into the video, instead of focusing on what did I want to say, this was the beginning. I mean, it's much easier if you have a teleprompter. You can actually look much more natural on the teleprompter than without it. It's gonna be, for the average person, it's gonna be a much easier way to start with a teleprompter than to start with a blank camera. Okay, so basically there's less cognitive load. Your brain can focus on your expressions, on how you say things, on being on point, because you don't have to think what's going to be the next word that I'm going to say. You don't have to think about the structure of your entire story. Teleprompter, highly recommended, even if you're using it just on your phone. Yeah, that's the topic. Next, So I still have some stuff that I want to give you and tell you. Wait. I have something interesting for you. Wait a second. I actually have prepared for you. Let's see. Where are all these cool things? So I have prepared for you. Yes, I mentioned everything. Yeah. So basically now you have 3 paths where we can collaborate, where we can work together. So path number 1 to get all the systems that I talked about. So you have seen this is how I systemized my entire business and my entire video production part, because the video production is very important. It's the lifeline of your, not lifeline, but this with videos you can record the video and that video will live on the internet and it will gather views. Let me show you something. And views will get you traffic. I mean, views will get you then leads. So for example, let's say I want to see which of my videos is driving to me the most traffic, and there's a very good reason I chose YouTube, and I'll show you some behind the scenes things also on it. So the videos that are performing still really well are old videos. So for example, I recorded this video, I don't know, a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, something like that, and it's still getting traffic. So this has 30,000 views on it and it's still making traffic. It's still getting people to my channel, and with this we were able to get, so let me show you something. Because these numbers are not just vanity numbers, because we run here a business, and my goal was always, okay, how can we grow the business? Yeah. So for example, with these videos, with our videos we had over 7.5 million views, and from our different channels we were able to get 200,000 leads to our business. So that's the power of video when deployed properly. Okay, and these videos then are getting turned into blog posts. These videos are being added also to different social media channels. So it's kind of like, it's like a machine that keeps on churning you traffic, and that's very important, because you know what, most YouTubers are chasing the really small money, like this. Okay, it made $270. Nice. This was a 3-minute video. It took me maybe 5 minutes, because this was like a really simple screen recording. That's nice, but that's not the real money that it makes. The real money is you have an offer, you have something that you want to sell, make some videos for it, and the right people will find it and will buy from you whatever you are selling, if what you're selling is good. So that's why I highly recommend having YouTube in the forefront of your marketing strategy if you're going for content creation. Okay, and for that I'm going to give you all my SOPs, and that's basically all my systems, all my 3-page, this entire 3-page script, where I give you exactly how we create those sales video scripts, not YouTube video scripts, for the AI avatars, how to do the YouTube titles, how to make those YouTube titles SEO friendly, so that when people search for it. Let me show you another one. I gotta show you this, because you know, if we're live, I'm gonna show you some interesting numbers. Where does the actual traffic actually come from on a video? Let's say, let me show you this one. This is a recent video. Okay, where does the traffic come from? Where does the traffic come from? Check this out. Check out this. You see, external site. So first of all, this is saying, okay, most of your views came from an external website. I wonder what site that could be. And that external website is called Google Search. Check this out. That's the power of video. If you index your videos, if you add your titles properly and you're speaking in a proper way, the script is, because YouTube actually transcribes your videos, so it knows what you're talking about, but the title is very important and the description. Then Google indexes your videos, right? And look how much traffic it sends you, Google. It's not just YouTube. So for example, I'm going to give you another trick. I'm going to write in the keyword for this. Sora, something like this. I think this is it. And just take a look. This is the Google page, right? Here I am at the top with my video. And this is 2 days ago. I made this video 2 days ago. And I'm already getting, so I'm at number 2 position with my recent video. And I'm also at number 5 with my second video. And that's why it's getting traffic. So it's a hidden thing that nobody actually tells you, that you're gonna get, if you do it right, you're gonna get ranked also in Google. You have the chance to get ranked also in Google video videos. Okay, and then you're gonna get long-term traffic, because if you make a video for TikTok, you don't get that much. You can get ranked, but not so consistently as with a YouTube video. Okay, so I'll give you that. I'll give you my voice cloning setup. You're gonna be part of our almost 500 people community. Oh man, so many links. Let me show you exactly where it is. I opened too many. Yeah, here it is. Yes, here's our community. We have 475 members at the moment, and it's called the AI Creators Club, and the link for that is in the description. You get a 7-day trial, so you can try it out for free for 7 days, and then it's $37 per month. Okay, and basically I personally can answer all your questions in there. So if you want to learn the systems before investing in tools and services, you can start right here. The link is in the description. Now, the second path, the DIY everything path. If you want to create social media content, and I'm referring to everything what a business would need, we've created the AI media machine, and you can try this out for $1 for full 30 days. And after that, right now it's just $37 per month until we have the beta launch. And basically these are 12 different professional AI apps that create videos for you. For example, this is an image, and look how it animated the image. So you can create from an image a video, which is super important. This tool, we have just upgraded it, and basically you say a phrase and it creates the entire video for you. This is just, I don't have now the time to go into it, but this is superb. The thumbnail maker you have seen. We have the talking avatar maker. You have an example right here from it. Which one is the AI voice studio? So you have voiceovers, ebook. This one is important. Now, a very good way to get authority and leads for your business, if you create a book. And you can make an ebook, and this is built in such a way that it's not only creating the ebook, but it also creates the cover, and it creates detailed chapters. You can modify everything. You can even, so let's say you have a long video or a long voice recording. Let's say you're walking in the park and you have an idea on what you would want to say, and you just record some ideas, and you can add that into the ebook writer, and based on your ideas, It will structure your ideas and it will create an ebook with chapters and everything from it. And then you can use that book to, first of all, have authority and get leads, get qualified leads for your business, which is super important. Okay? Then we have the content multiplier that helps you create one content, right? So let's say you make a YouTube video, and then from it, you can create multiple types of social media posts. So you can have something for Facebook, something for your blog post, something for X, and so on. This is super important. A logo generator, really, really nice, and it can actually generate logos and modify logos. The music maker, the trending keywords finder, so you can know what topics you want to hit, because you want to be on topics that are trending, that people are searching for. And you know, a tool like this can cost. There's this tool which is actually really good also, Href, something like that. Where is it? So this is a professional tool, and if you would like to buy that, that's just that the light plan is $129. The standard would be $249 per month. Ahrefs. This would be the tool for finding information on that. Like it's kind of an advanced keyword research finder, but for our purpose, this would be more than enough, and it's included. And today you can try it for $1 for 30 days, and then everything is just $37 per month. Okay. And also the offer finder, if you're looking to promote affiliate offers, this is going to be giving you the highest commission affiliate offers. Okay. Yeah. Pretty cool. Try it out. You got nothing to lose on this. This is a superb deal. I'm really proud that we were able to make this app, and it came out so well. Okay. And finally, we have the done for you pad, where we do the videos for you. Okay. And that you can see here. We have the details on it here. You can go to this page. I have it in the link. Basically, all the knowledge and all the know-how that we accumulated through these years to get to these results, to get over 200,000 leads from our videos, from our social medias, and producing so many sales videos, so many digital products. We were able to distill it down and procedurize this entire thing so that our team can churn out videos pretty fast. And now we opened up a few spots, so if you're in need for videos but you don't have the time or the way to create them yourself, our team can help you out. Okay, the details on that are in the description, and we can create multiple types of videos for you. There are many types. There are many examples here. You can check that out. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I wanted to show you on this conversation. So let's see something. If you have any questions, it's a pretty good time to ask me. And what can I say as a couple of ideas? If you're looking to start YouTube, I'm saying YouTube, but really when I say YouTube, it's the entire ecosystem of social media platforms, but YouTube would be in the middle, at least for me. Then if you're planning to start YouTube and social media so you get more leads and views and clients, I recommend that it's gonna be strange, that you just start, record your videos with your phone, and try to think in a way that is not requiring you to be perfect. So if you want to make a perfect video, that's going to be difficult. You're not going to be perfect. You can buy all the gear you want. You can invest in all the cameras and microphones and lights. and all that, it's still not gonna help you that much. The most efficient way usually is taking out your phone, at least making an idea of what you want to talk about, going into ChatGPT. You can use our prompts if you wish, and that will help you with the script. You can use our prompts for the research, and that will help you get the latest research on that topic if you want. If not, you can just go to ChatGPT and tell it a little bit about your ideas and tell it, okay, this is kind of what I want. Give me at least an outline. Okay, you're gonna have at least an outline and talk about that. So it's connecting with your business. Because think about it this way. People nowadays, where do they spend their time? They spend their time here. And whether we like it or not, they'll be spending a lot of time on their phone, on their computer. And if you're not in front of them, you're not going to be seen. Your offers will not be seen, and your business will struggle. Even if you have a local business, yeah, okay, you can have a top location, but wouldn't it be nicer if you have the top location plus it's like having so many satellites, so many ways to get traffic and qualified clients to you. That's what YouTube can bring you. So start imperfectly. Really, like, this is something I'm saying not just to you, but also to myself. I want to show you something. Even I made so many videos now, but even now, I still have some surprises. I still have this thing that I try to make things too perfect. But it's much more important to make more videos than to try to make better videos. I know I'm gonna sound strange on this, but let me show you. I'm not talking from way up from the mountain to you. Like, I'm also struggling sometimes with this issue. Yeah. So here's an example. I put about, let's see, I have a video that I put easily 3 weeks of work in it. Like this video.
Because 99% of people.
This video took me 3 weeks to make. I mean, okay, I exaggerated on it with the, like, I set up the lights perfectly. I set up that little thing in the background. The script took me a week until I finally made it, so I was satisfied with it. I do think this is a very good video, actually. But you know what? I know now, looking back, I think I made some mistakes in it, that it was too dense. The content was too dense. And even though I would say it's a very good video, fully scripted with animations and all that, it made me only 500 views. 500 views, not that many leads, and 500 views. Okay, good. Now then I was sitting around in my other room, and I was like, I don't have the patience to set up my studio now. And I made this video. Let me show you. It's sometimes it's like Murphy's Law. Sometimes where is it? I made a video on removing the watermark. This one, yeah, and this one.
In this video,
so I made this video about how much? 2 weeks ago. It already has 2,000, almost 3,000 views, and it's looking good. Like the stats are looking good on it. Like, take a look. Like, this is how you check the stats. You want to check it for like this. It's every day it's getting me 80, 90 views. And I have another video on the same topic, and that's also working well. But the big idea here is, look at the quality of this video. It's not always quality that wins. It's quantity, I would say quantity, and hitting the topic, you gotta have whatever important topic you have on the business, make sure that you have a video on it. And once you have that, make a better video. This is what I done. Look at that video. I have a yellow face. The light was not good. Like, I have a white background there, and I'm just talking into the screen, recording a very simple thing. It worked. And then here's what I've done. I made the first one, and I saw, oh, this is going well. This is going well. I saw there were some comments, people asking for different tools for this Sora watermark removal thing, and then I made another video. Now this time I made it a little better. Now you see, I'm in my studio with better lights. I planned it out a little better, and so on. You see. But this is my second shot, right? So it's much. Look. This is already starting to move. Let's see. Reach. That's 7 days. Oh, it's moving. This is pretty good. These are the impressions. Okay, you see, it's going up. So it's better that you have a video, a not so good video, an imperfect video on a topic that's important in your business than just not having a video at all. And then when you see that your imperfect video is getting some traction, make another one with a slightly updated twist, and you're gonna have better results. That I can assure you. My goal personally, I'll tell you, my goal personally is to produce 3 videos per day. We have our editing team, they are now instructed. We have our SOPs, we have our prompts that are churning out the scripts. I check every script. I make these videos, and that's my goal. So that's my goal. And if you think about it, yeah, I was like, okay, we could make a video a week. But then I was looking at, and like, okay, a video a week. You never know which video is gonna be your hit, right? So the more arrows you have, the more your success will be. You will have more success from that. So basically, a little things about me. So far we have 7.5 million views on YouTube. I'm getting close to 8 million right now. I think 7.9 already. Sometimes, yes, it takes me 50 minutes to make a video, a 10-minute video. Yeah. If you have questions, you can ask me, of course. And I try to make this video as no fluff as possible, and just share with you what I'm actually using. Okay, so yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed it, you can hit the like button, and I'll be doing more of this if this is something that people like. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next videos. Have a nice one. Bye.